So starting the test drive in this Bronco Sport, like the Badlands trim because we do get the 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. I also enjoy having the intelligent 4-wheel drive just as part of this vehicle in general. It's a fun system, it really is. And it's neat that they have that in something this size. But I mean, the 2-liter is more peppy than the 1.5-liter that comes standard on the lower trims, but it kind of depends if you're willing to pay that much money for the Badlands to get this. I don't think it's necessarily a necessity, but it is, again, nice to have. Now, I do always feel, I think it's just how roomy it is in here, I always feel kind of uncomfortable taking curves in the Bronco Sport at higher speeds just because I have so much room up top, so I just assume that it's that top heavy of a vehicle. But all things considered, I mean, it's pretty maneuverable. Now, ride quality, pretty decent so far. The sounds that you get in the cabin, you're hearing the tires a little bit because you do have these upgraded, I believe, off-road tires. There's the 17-inch wheels. Again, that's a $525 option that came with this vehicle in particular. But I mean, it's a nice kind of off-road thud in my opinion, driving down the road here. And it is comfortable. I don't know if it's the seats or what, but. And I also just like the feel of the pedals. The brake pedal feels very sturdy, but I do have to kind of put my foot into it. I'm glad it's not touchy with driving something like this, especially if you're gonna be taking it off-road. Now, I've had it in normal mode. I'm gonna put it into the sport mode, and then we'll see how it accelerates on a few light pulls. I'm not gonna floor it just because this only has 17 miles on it, but I will give it a little something. Now, in the sport mode, I thought, yeah, I have it in the manual mode. It doesn't necessarily like to listen 100% of the time, but it's fun. Now I just have it in the regular sport mode. Just gonna give it a little pull. But the turbo works when you shift and then you immediately put your foot into it a little bit more. So I like that. And I'm gonna put the adaptive cruise on now. Or I think I just have standard cruise. I don't know why I said I had adaptive, but I do have the lane keep system. And if I said that earlier, I apologize. So this doesn't have the co-pilot system, which is kind of a disappointment, seeing as this is almost 50 grand. But I'm sure that can be added for a little bit. But in terms of just the drivability, the overall vehicle itself, other than this one not having the safety package, I do like what comes on here. And I do like what you get, especially having the 4-wheel drive system. The sunroof on here is nice. And it's quick. Having that 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. So with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands.